Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Mic check, sound is okay, I think, and time is around 5 a.m. So I'm doing a couple of videos today instead of three. Today I'm doing two. I'm feeling a little bit, I just woke up a while back, like 4 a.m. very early. I slept early, so I feel like I'm going to go for morning walk. Let's preserve some energy for that. So the list is going to consist of, I think, perhaps 12 fragrances, and these are sexy ones, sexy list. And the sexy list is the kind of list that you people usually put when they're desperate for views. Yes, that is one of the goals today. Another thing is, this is one of those, like begging. I'm begging for attention, right? So these are the one thing I'll tell you about, comment about all these. They smell sexy to me. They may not smell sexy to you exactly because my definition of sexy is different from your sexy. You may not be a straight man, okay, because I like women. So I think as a man, as a straight man, you might think like, oh, I am not straight, so from that perspective. Another thing may be like, you feel you're from 20s or 30s, so your definition of sexy is going to be Valentino Uomo, born in Roma, right? For me, maybe it's DHI or Languide de l'Homme, or even before that, right? So taste varies, so keep it in mind. This is my list, my type. Try the fragrances before you buy. So let me do a final checkup, count if I got them right, then we'll start. Yeah, they are all good. So I'll start with this fragrance. These mostly are good for winter, but you can wear some of these in summer as well. But I'll give you brief description on each because I covered individual reviews on each of them. Okay, first fragrance I'm going to show you. Most of them are going to be underrated. You see, this bottle is not hyped anywhere. Reason being, they don't send out free bottles. Yep, true story. When it comes to compliments, sometimes you used to hear stories like, "Oh man, the models just love it so much," and they say that's sexy. Those models are paid for really good deal, and they are paid to say good things. So when you see beautiful models, just give you a story. Let's say you've seen somewhere in one of the channels like very attractive women saying, "Oh man, you smell sexy." And look at those guys as well. They are from gym. They are good looking. Like you have to have those other, you have to have this thing to be called sexy. So sometimes compliments, stories can be just like, not as original, authentic. But I'll tell you, if you're wearing for yourself, if you feel you want to be sexy, so sometimes I like that accent. Some reviewers say sexy, and that's sexy, so first thing I'll say, Kenneth Cole, and this is called Copper Black. This perfume I tried in one shop, Star Wars Metro Mall. It was like just in the section casually, and I said, let me try that because I do love Kenzo, not Kenzo, like Kenneth Cole. The black one was good, and then there's vintage black that's also good. But this, when I saw the bottle, I knew it looks like Lanvin a little bit, right? And I saw the juice color. I'm like, okay, let me smell this. Saw the reviews. They said it did not last us that much, but I did not care. I get decent 3.5 hours from it. This is a boozy apple, especially if you like booze, like whiskey, brandy, I don't know, and green apple combo. This is a fragrance. This is not as dark. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy, but this is like Lanvin de l'Homme, but doesn't get the mention because it's not YSL and it's not $150, right? Try this fragrance, Copper Black, Kenneth Cole, moderate longevity, but very sexy. So second one is a totally different type of fragrance, not sweet category. This kind of fragrances, it is from back in the time. And this house is very masculine, So this is for perhaps 30 plus, 35 plus men. This is Tuscany Perumo by Aramis. And I think this is like a gentleman line. I don't remember what is it called. The gentleman collection, they have about 7 or 8. Originally, the one that's very popular is Aramis for him. If I bring it, you can see this, how to say, similarity. And another one is very sexy, but I'm not going to show. It's very super rare and very expensive. Is Tobacco Reserve. So this is the house, very masculine, potent house. This one is not so potent. This is more like a 5 to 5.5 hours, but the smell, good lord, this is a spicy, woody fragrance, very spicy. When I smell this, this is not your typical spice. Hmm. This is very sexy stuff. So from this line, you can try whatever, like they have quite a few. Try out my Aramis reviews, then you'll see. I find this fragrance a little bit citrusy, spicy, and woody. And this is the sophisticated fragrance. Like for me, I think this is masculine, like something like James Bond would wear. Very sexy. This is Tuscany Perumo, Italiano style. Next one is an odd one. This kind of DNA nowadays is not very popular in the fragrance game, but hidden gem alert, discontinued gem also. This is Azzaro Purum, and I think this is called Onyx. No, not Onyx. This is, sorry. This is, I forget the name. This is Elixir, okay? Because they have 4 or 5 so in the line. Look at the bottle. Black, red, and dark again. This is night out, like it's creaming. Take me out. Wear this at nighttime. If you like fragrances, like I think I had one near here. Where did I keep it? Okay, basically I don't see it here because sometimes you just miss out, just see. Anyway, if you liked Givenchy's, what is that fragrance? The red one. Do I have it here? No, I took it to the other house. Anyway, and David of Hot Water. What is the other one? Givenchy's Xerius Rouge and Hot Water. If you like those Daniel Desire Red, this is a mysterious version of those. Okay, performance is again like 3 to 4 hours, but the smell. This is kind of like powdery, goes to a similar dry down as Midnight in Paris, Bulgari's Black, but opening is kind of fruity, red, sexy. You can wear this if you're a vampire. If you used to watch Vampire Diaries, like those TV series, I used to be a big fan back then. This one, try it, okay? I get kind of like a warmth, absinthe sort of feel from it, even though there's no absinthe mentioned. But this is a powdery dry down with a beautiful red, boozy opening. This is Azzaro Purum Elixir. Okay, that's the third one. Number 4, let's do a Middle Eastern fragrance, which there are many. Middle Eastern fragrances, there are many out there, great. But this one, I say, is one of the sexiest ones. Lattafa Ansaam Silver. Why am I showing you this? One thing is performance is stellar. This fragrance lasts very long time. And it is very similar to Azzaro, the most wanted, I think, EDP. Yeah, the EDP one, the black bottle, which is discontinued. $150, not worth the price point. This is like 1/4 of the price almost, okay? This is very close to the Azzaro, but the Azzaro one is a little bit more interesting in the opening. But this one, the sweetness from it is very simple. It's like the dry down of that Azzaro one, but it's just linear throughout the life. But it continues to project chocolatey, sexy, dark, maybe hint of tobacco somewhere or vanilla. This is a very playful, sexy DNA. Give it a try. Do not just run after brands. Sometimes cheaper brands can give you sexy fragrances too, but this is from the Prive line, so a little bit more, $45 Ansaam Silver. Next one is going to be a long video. I can see it. I'm speaking very slow. Lalique, Encre Noire à l'extrême. Okay, I just recently got a backup bottle because since I do have a Decant page, sometimes juice runs low. But this fragrance, since the beginning, I reviewed this like 7 years back or 8 years. Since the beginning, I was in love with it. This is the boozy take on Encre Noire, which is a reviewers like Hall of Famer fragrance. Guys like Mark, Sebastian, Steven, Max, not Max Pro, Max 40, and all these our legends. They love that. That's like a little bit like a green, dark vetiver, inky vetiver, very serious. I don't find it wearable that much. I wear that maybe, I said once, it could be a funeral scent, But this one, Encre Noire à l'extrême, is a modern take. And the sport one is fresh, like a vetiver, like a nice green scent with a citrusy, perhaps woody backbone. This one has the woodiness, but the booziness from it is just lovely. I actually think this is the most beautiful and rich smelling from the line, and it's very sexy. If you have been a fan of Gucci Purum 1, try this, okay? And if you can get Lalique Ombre Noir, which is now $200 for a cheap price, get that as well. That's a sweet boozy. Not showing you that one because that's very, very expensive. Lalique, Encre Noire à l'extrême. Next one, another fragrance nobody mentions. I reviewed this, I discovered it. Absolutely love this in winter. This is Cerruti 1881 Signature, okay? And from the side, yeah, this is like when you see from the side, it does look like Serge Lutens fragrance, right? Like maybe Chergui, or some of the other ones from niche line. But people don't talk about it because why? It's a Cerruti, obviously. So this is a shame, like people run after money, brand image, and I don't know. Sometimes I feel very tired, like people sometimes do not appreciate, good things in life, which can be affordable, but they just think like, oh no, I did not spend $1,000 on that. So it's a low class thing. Sometimes people don't admit it, but they enjoy their Toyota so much more than something like, I don't know, Ford or something, because Ford is a very troublesome car. But people say, oh, Toyota is a cheap brand. How many years you can drive a Toyota? 20, 30 years, no issue. It's an unbreakable car. I'm not saying this is a Toyota, but this is fantastic. I love this. This is a boozy, sweet, sexy. It is, in a way, very nice atomizer. It is, in a way, it reminds me of some of the like Lanvin type of fragrances, pure malt, that segment, a little bit of spice, a little bit of sweetness and darkness. This fragrance is a little bit spicy as well. Signature Cerruti 1881. Definitely wear this in winter when it's very cold and foggy. I wear this. Okay, so great perfumer. Signature by Cerruti 1881. So now those are kind of in the budget segment. So top six is going to be a little bit more pricey. I don't know how much is your area price, but I'm just showing you. There's another one. This is one of the most beautiful, sexy, boozy. I don't know how to describe it. It's like tuxedo. If you know tuxedo fragrance from YSL, it's an affordable version of that. There's another one called Turati Blue by Afnan, but this one's called Mustache EDP by Rochas. To be safe side, I say all three. This is amazing. This is beautiful. When you smell this, at first you don't see it. At first you think like, oh, it's a vanilla, it's a booze, it's a fruity one, or a rose. How is this sexy? But there's a sexiness because of the rose. Rose really changed the game of this fragrance with that vanilla. Otherwise, it's going to be just like Mercedes-Benz Club Black, okay, or 40, no, 18, no. What's the fragrance? Hold on. Yeah, I was trying to remember this one. Eau de Maisons Cologne. This is discontinued now. Once used to be very affordable, now very expensive. So that is very nice, boozy vanilla. Like, I cannot say the other one, Guerlain one, Spiritus Double Vanille or Double Vanille. Okay. So if you like those DNA, you're going to like this. Very heavy. Without this, it looks like a very nice booze glass. Very heavy glass. Okay. This one lasts a very long time in winter. Very underrated. It's a must-have if you're a collector. Okay. Rochas Mustache or Rochas Mustache. So number 5, another one nobody mentions, Carolina Herrera. Okay, Carolina Herrera. This is Bad Boy Le Parfum. Okay, is the matte black finish. This is one of the best ones from the line. I do enjoy the Elixir a little bit more because that's like a sweet, fruity creaminess. This is a bit serious. This is not for everybody. This is literally niche territory. I was the first one who said this about this fragrance. This is like similar to Nishane Karagos. And if you go to Fragrantica, people are saying, yeah, it is similar to that. Feels good, if you're the OG. Anyway, I don't want to claim that, but this is definitely a very nice grapefruit soda, not grapefruit, grape soda smell with a powdery dry down. And there's a note which makes it sexy at nighttime. So you smell like almost the territory of Moschino Toy Boy, but instead of the rose combo or pepper combo, this one takes it to the sweet powdery territory. This one, the grapefruit in the opening is very nice, but it becomes more dark, okay, and playful and bad boy smell. This is the official bad boy from the line. The original bad boy kind of sucks, okay. This one, the Le Parfum, I think, Le Parfum, right? Or always get the names wrong because there are way too many. Yeah, this is Bad Boy Le Parfum. One of the favorite ones in the beginning of the release. Love this Bad Boy Le Parfum. So if you like Nishane Escaragos, that is the budget version for you. Number 4, all the way to number 1, Sexiness Overload, Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Prive. I need to get a backup. You can see half bottle is gone before reformulation, by the way. And they have a EDP or X-ray version of this, which is also beautiful. But this magic, this is modern and masterpiece. Okay, I do enjoy this one, the second after Givenchy Gentleman EDP, which is my favorite. This one takes this DNA, which is a DHI Valentino Uomo Intense, to next level with the booze. So imagine DHI had a baby with pure malt. This is the smell. This is sweet, playful, very alluring scent. I think 10 years from now this will be a like Lanvin, Hall of Famer. Definitely get backup bottles if you like the smell. Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Prive. Now we'll talk about smoky, woody, kind of like again that cannabis note, but more like a black Afghano. If you like that, get this fragrance, Gucci Intense Oud. So this has been reformulated once. So the performance of the first batch, if you can get those are going to be $250 to $350. Those are going to be really beast mode. This one, if you kept it 1 year, the new version, it becomes very decent, but not as much as Black Afghano, which is a good thing because this is more wearable than Black Afghano. Makes more sense and more practical than Black Afghano. Black Afghano is extra de parfum. 30 ml bottle goes for $200 plus. This one, I think I paid 150 now for 90 ml or 80, 90 ml. I think these are bottles. I forget the size. They are smaller than 100 ml. These are 90 ml. Yeah. So bottles are very lovely, looks amazing. And the oud in this is not oud. This is like a woody. Should I wear it? No, spray in the air. Yeah, this is good memories of 2016, 17. Those time this was very hyped. So this is also sexy for me because it's masculine, dark and mysterious. Gucci Intense Oud. Two left, two of the sexiest fragrances of our current times. This is Le Male Le Parfum. The number one is number one because it's more expensive than this. It's the only reason. I find them equally sexy, chic, and appealing. This is the most complete Le Male, okay, from Jean Paul. This is my most favorite as well. I used to love Ultra Male a lot, but this one covers, eats up Ultra Male, even Elixir, yeah, the original OG, some of the other ones because it's so complete. Iris, woody, vanilla, cardamom, lavender. Maybe there is hint of tobacco. I mean, iris. What's not in here? Okay, and maybe there's a hint of pear or fruitiness as well. This is when I wear this, man. The radiation is just lovely. You smell like the aura around you. You know, it's very lovely. The dry down of this is very sexy too. Complete fragrance, like 200 ml. Is get one of these, you know, because it's getting very expensive. Le Male Parfum. No need to speak much. This is one of the sexiest ones. I'll end with, I don't have that much niche, but I haven't found many niche nowadays worthy of collecting because nowadays prices are going very high. Amouage especially, man, is just a sad thing, you know. So I still say this is worth it, which is called Naxos by Xerjoff. When I bought this first, the color of the juice, like earlier this year, was more yellow, like a, don't want to say like a, you know, tea yellow, but this color is now more towards golden than yellow, and it gets mature over the year. So don't worry about the new batch. Keep it within like a, you know, inside the box after spraying for 1.5 years. This will get stronger. This is Pure Heaven done more, you know, polished. Okay, this is the niche version of Pure Heaven, but both are great. But now Pure Heaven costs more than this because it's hard to find. So I would say rather than Pure Heaven, hunt down this one or buy this one because this is available. Xerjoff, Xerjoff, Xerjoff Naxos is the sexy one. So this is the 12 list for winter you can wear. And you can see the mix was not very hyped, you know, like I could easily put Eros or Dior Intense or some of the more, you know, Valentino Uomos, new ones. But people need to know some of the other ones which are also nice, you know. That's the beauty of fragrance game. Thanks for watching. Do let me know what you feel and what are your sexy, according to your sexy DNA. Okay, see you soon. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.